Okay, see you later.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Loud Spot. I'm your host, Sebastian Cosby, right out of Oklahoma City. Today we are hanging out with Mr. Pete Zen from the band Jet Jaguar. What's up, man?
Yo, what's good? That intro was freaking crazy. Holy shit.
Yeah, dude. Thank you. Also joining us is my co-host tonight, Taylor Spain. What's going on, Taylor?
Howdy, everybody. Howdy.
Yeah, so I thought about changing that intro song, and I decided, you know what, we're gonna keep it because it's kind of long, but it's cool.
Keep it. That was tight. That was awesome. Makes me want to skate.
I know, right?
Get in a fight and get my ass kicked.
So tell us about your band, Jet Jaguar.
Jet Jaguar. We're actually Jet Jag now. We just changed it.
Okay.
We didn't announce it or nothing, so you're not in the wrong. But
okay.
yeah, we're a new band, but like we were out for just a couple months, and then the pandemic hit, so we sort of took a break. But we came out, we did a tour with Handguns and Keep Flying, and then we signed to an agency, and we had some tours ready to go, and we were talking to some labels and stuff. And then the pandemic hit, so we were just hanging out and writing, and we just finished up recording out in California with Kyle Black. He did like all the state champ stuff and a bunch of pre-release bands. So now we're just going back and forth, getting mixes, and we're getting art and all that stuff. And we're probably going to play shows and like whenever shows are back, you know.
Yeah.
I see some shows coming back. I see some bands, some not waiting, some are waiting till the end of the year, and some are I know for instance a band called Below 7. I think they already started kind of playing smaller venues, and then it seems like the end of summer is when things are really kicking off for a lot of people.
Yeah, it's weird. Like I book shows too through ACI Entertainment, and a lot of our venues have like shut down because of this pandemic. So we're sort of finding new venues, and I think we're also just waiting. Like we're taking offers for November, but we don't know if they're going to go through or not. Like
that makes sense. I mean, most things anyway. Even with big festivals or tours, everything doesn't really start kicking off until at least September. And at that point, trying to compete with all of that, like, the bigger shows and festivals and stuff, it's like, well, you've got the winter, even though that's classically not the time you want to go be lugging gear through snow and shit. But,
Yeah. And it's like, especially for small bands like us, like we're waiting to play, like do a basement tour.
Right.
We want to like rip those
two. Yeah.
Yeah. So like, we're waiting for like the general public to be cool with that. I mean, we might just fucking do it like in a couple of months. Because if everybody's vaccinated, right? Like, where's the logic with that? Like, we should play shows,
Yeah. I mean, I was having a discussion with somebody the other day. It's like, man, now that we're having vaccines at like Dick's Sporting Goods, like you can roll into like Kroger and shit or Ralph's or whatever and go get it. It's like, okay, we can start, I think, mentally preparing ourselves for things just being chill. And being
exactly.
Like,
yeah. I mean,
cool.
I finally got to visit my grandma, the other day, like at her place. So like, I think that if grandma's down, like I think,
yeah, exactly.
I think everybody else should start being down pretty soon.
You know what's weird about that is people are starting to get the vaccine. I mean, everywhere you can get a vaccine, right? Like you said, why do you think then people are still thinking it's going to be the end of summer when they're widely available?
It's just
people are scared.
Yeah, it's just like laws. I mean, I don't fucking know. Like, I'm not a politician, but it's just like the government.
That, right?
As far as like shows go and stuff, like for venues, it's like limited capacity sort of stuff. So like even if bands want to play like a smaller cap room or limited capacity, like we can't pay for that. You know what I mean? Like
it's tough here in Denver too. They're doing the same thing, man. It's like it's this limited capacity, 50% or less type of thing. The tables are all still pretty segregated and stuff. So it definitely doesn't feel like a live show.
Yeah.
And for a bar and a bar band, it works. But if you're trying to go out and play a set or rep an EP or whatever it is, or try to hit the road at all, it's like, all right, are these shows or are they like talent shows at high school? It's like what it feels like. Everybody's just sitting there going,
it's kind of weird too, because it's like as soon as you like, people like to tell people to put a mask on, you know what I mean? So as soon as you take that away, like people are going to fight that for a long time, I think. You know, it just
I don't
is
think we're
what it
getting rid
is.
of masks.
It just
I
is
think
what
it's
it
just
is.
going to be part of it now. Like you'll just see people with them forever now.
I think
Yeah.
so too. I think so too.
Honestly, I probably will in airports and shit.
Yeah.
I live in Oklahoma. It's different out here, man. It's just totally different.
Yeah.
I rarely, but not that many people wear it in Oklahoma. It's just, I think it's where you come from. I do have a question though. When you said basement tour, for the people that don't know what that means, like myself, what does basement tour mean?
Well, we do have a booking agent and shit who will put us in venues, but I think the smartest thing to do as like a new band would just be to, say free house show tour, like go play a bunch of punk kids' basements and get, stir some shit up.
Is that a thing?
That's it. Yeah, that's still a thing for sure.
I mean, that's some like East Coast stuff for sure.
Yeah, well,
too.
yeah,
okay.
Some towns don't have basements, but living rooms, I don't know, or kitchens.
Yeah.
There's like a video of Chiodos playing a kitchen back in 2008.
Well, I mean, even Dave Grohl, I think, did that at one point with like the Foo Fighters. I think they did like a garage tour where they picked a bunch of fans and then just went and played in their garages in these neighborhoods and like put on free shows. It's just the coolest vibe.
Yeah, they're just doing it for fun. They're just doing it for fun, but small bands are doing it because they're like, we need people to fucking like our band. That's the weird thing about Foo Fighters. I love that band, but like Dave Grohl can never say that Foo Fighters had it hard or didn't get the publicity right away. Like he had incredible star power and they're a sick band, but like he is not a fucking basement dude. You know what I mean?
No, he came from Nirvana, right? So.
Nirvana, he was.
Fighters, his basement days are long past.
Yeah, exactly.
Many, many moons ago.
Yeah, for sure.
What does it mean when you're taking offers
for shows?
Booking
shows, because I booked at venues and stuff. So other booking agents are hitting me up saying, "Hey, this band's going on tour. Do you want to book them for X amount of money at this venue?" And I'll say, yeah. So that's it. Right now, I've been passing on everything because it's kind of a headache. But my partner Anthony Cabrera, he's been taking some bigger stuff. So we'll see how it goes.
It must be nice to be on that side of the music industry where people are offering to go on tour with you. Like that's pretty neat, dude.
Yeah. Oh well, that's for my own band too. We just tour right now. We're just touring with our friends' bands and stuff. And that's sort of just us like talking to homies and because I've been touring since I was 17. I'm 26 now. So a lot of people I used to tour with are in moderate bands and bigger bands now. So sometimes they help us out and they're willing to take us on a run or something.
That's cool, dude. That is so cool. And you can tell by your accent that you're from Jersey.
Oh, really? That's it.
Yeah.
That's cool.
The Jersey Star, you Italian.
That's mad tight or that's mad nice. That's
that's mad nice.
That's mad nice.
There's definitely a lingo that the Jersey, especially the Jersey Shore. I used to watch that show, Jersey Shore, so I can tell by talking to you that you've been there. Have you met?
Bro, those people are not even from Jersey.
What?
Oh,
They're not?
No,
I think one of them is from Jersey. The rest of them are from Staten Island and stuff.
Oh, really?
You see those people around in Jersey, those type of people, but that crew of people who are t-shirt time and all that shit, they're from Staten Island.
They fake everything, man. You can't believe anything the TV says anymore.
Yeah, but the heavy Jersey accents, the heavy Jersey accents are from North Jersey, right near New York City and stuff like that. Near Staten Island and stuff.
Okay, okay.
So mine's probably not as thick as theirs, but I definitely have an aggressive way of talking compared to the fucking center of the USA.
Yeah, I love it. I love it, man. I'm from California originally, but moving to Oklahoma made me soft, I think.
Yeah. Funny. What part of California?
I'm from the Bay Area.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Yeah. Lived most of my life out there. Lived in Oklahoma, which when I was 24. So I'm 38, so I've been here a minute.
Got you. Yeah, so you still talk kind of fast for California standards being the
in Oklahoma. No one ever understands. They're like, what? What'd you say?
Oh man, slow down. Okay.
Well, that's the weird thing.
Slow down, boy.
Yeah. When we go on a tour or something, I have to adjust to be not everybody's an asshole around me. Cause Jersey people are kind of kind of dicks. So somebody holds a door open for you and what the fuck does that guy want?
Yeah. Dude,
Yeah.
Bro, I don't have any money. All right.
Yeah.
Dude, that happened to me in Oklahoma. I was driving down like a country road, and some dude in like a pickup truck waved at me, and I didn't think nothing of it. So then another Jeep or truck or something rolls up, and I was like, "What the fuck? I asked my ex-wife. I said, "Do you know these people?" She's like, "No." I said, "Then why are they waving at us? Like they're all like, hey, like that."
How you doing?
But in Oklahoma, that's what people do out here, especially out in the country areas. Like they wave at you, and in California, they do not do that. You don't wave at someone unless you know.
Oh, hell no.
No, in California, everybody's like, they got their own freaking.
You're too busy.
Yeah,
You're too busy
exactly.
to wave, man.
Exactly.
Well, that's like down south is that way. Like in Oklahoma, man. Like if somebody doesn't wave at you and you're from Tennessee, you'll kind of be like, "What an asshole! He didn't even wave."
Yeah.
I'm saying hi. Good morning, douche.
So now when I wave at people, if they don't wave back, I take offense to it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I love
Man, that guy must be having a bad day.
Yeah.
I've never been in Nashville, but I will be in Nashville in August. So I'm looking forward to that. Now, Pete, on your website that you sent me, I was reading it, and it looks like it said you like to be independent. Is that true? Because I know that you're signed to some labels, but you also like to do your independent stuff independently, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, if a label is giving me like an offer that doesn't make sense, like I would gladly just do it by myself. You know?
Yeah. Okay. So give us an example of. Well, I guess that's kind of hard to say, but I would assume, I guess, if a label just wants you to do something and you disagree with it, you're like, no, fuck off. I'll do my own thing.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, especially being like a small artist who doesn't have like crazy millions of streams that's worth a lot of money anymore. Like it's freaking. It's just not like I'm going to get bad offers from labels probably. And then if a good one comes, then I'll take it. I'll work with you. It's going to be awesome. But like, yeah, I mean, there's no reason why a band can't be independent and do cool shit, you know?
If a record label were to sign you, what benefits would you want from that label who picks you up?
They got like people on their teams that are really good at their jobs. And then maybe they have bands on their label that we can tour with.
Right, to get you guys some more recognition and some named bands, I would assume, right?
Yeah, exactly. You know, any bigger pop punk band, if they're on that label, like Pure Noise would be a great label for us. But who knows? You know, I really don't know. I feel like if like an offer or something isn't great, like if you have a song that blows up on TikTok or whatever, and you're making your own wave independently, that's way better than piggybacking off of like the bigger band on a label, you know?
For sure. But I mean, even with like pop punk and like kind of pop rock or anything like that, you know, I'm a big fan of like Don Broco. They are massive in Europe, you know, and I've seen them twice here in Denver, and the first time